Good morning, everybody. Here's an update on my project of getting all of my books into Mylar. I've had some distractions and I haven't completed the project yet. And of course, when you start one of these types of projects, it just kind of peels back layers of things that you need to do before you can actually complete what your original intent was. These are stacks of some old Mylar I have. I still have a fresh stack of 50 with some fresh boards also. But these are bags that I have cleaned up using Goo Gone. Oh, there's my stamp for my boards. Goo Gone and cotton balls. What happens is if you store your Mylar with your poly bags, and the poly bags have the tape on the flap, of course, as they all do, you start to get some tape residue on the things. And that always bothered me. I really didn't like to see that, so I'm cleaning all these bags up. I've divided them up into Silver Age bags, which is this stack, and modern bags for modern books, which is a much shorter stack, which is unfortunate because I have a boatload of modern books to go into Mylar. These are Silver Age, I do believe, that I'm working on at the moment. These are all clean, and I've divided them up between Silver Age and Modern Age, and also between those bags with the flap and the kind of traditional what we always called snugs, like the top loaders. I prefer the bags with the flap, but you have to get into the habit of putting your tape underneath the flap, so when it closes, there's no tape on the back of the bag to put residue on the book behind it. Anyway, I'll show you an example here. I got a real dirty looking bag here. I hope this picks up on camera. You can see those little marks on there. That's tape residue. Horrible, yes. And look at that old board. Got the from the open flap on the top. Oxygen got in there, and over the years discolored the top of that. That's something I did really take notice of here when I began selling the collection about a year ago. The books that I had in the snugs like this, the top loaders, they all had that, because of the open top edge, had this discoloration at the top of the boards and also at the top of the books. I was stunned when I recently pulled out a copy of Captain America 109. Beautiful near mint thing that I got from the Koch warehouse years and years and years ago. But and it was in a top loader like this, a snug. And I was stunned to see that not only was the board discolored, but the top of the book had begun to discolor. And I didn't have those issues with books that I had put in the Mylar time locks or just the regular flapped Mylites. Anyway, so again, you can kind of see that residue on there, right? So I just take a cotton ball and put a very, very light touch of Goo Gone on it, very, very light because a little bit of this stuff goes a long way. And I'm left-handed, but I'm gonna, for camera's sake, I'll do this right-handed. Get all that crap off of there. You have to let them dry also. I always wait about 5 minutes before I flip them over and do the back side. Let's see, how much of that did we get all that? Well, it's wet now, but you can see, even in this primitive setup, that it just took all that tape residue right off of there. This is kind of what they turn out like. This is a very clean thing. That's just a little speck of dust on there. Very clean, took all that tape residue off the front of it. Looks brand new, really. Very satisfying. Again, I lay them out across my counter, or I've been working back here on the washer and dryer. Just lay them out for about 5 minutes, and I kind of rub a towel over them too to get any moisture off of them, any of the Goo-Gone moisture, and then I flip them over and do the back. Right, you know, there's my old stamp from the 80s. But that's the project today. I'm going to finish this short stack up. Then we'll be good to go. Start putting books in Mylar. Now the other thing today is digging through stacks here recently. I think I pulled these out of that bin. I found a couple of a couple of packs that had multiple books in them. A couple of bags have multiple books. There's about 3 in there. And here is a Barry Smith Machine Man miniseries, all 4 books. And I was thinking to myself that I knew I had put a bunch of modern books in these multi-packs. Well, I ran across this wine box. It was tucked in amongst a bunch of microphones and amplifiers and things like that for my instruments. And I found them. Look at that. This big stack of stuff. Multiple books in every bag. Again, it's the modern stuff and a bunch of the stuff that I'm sure I bought from. Let me just shift over here. That's not going to work either. A bunch of the stuff that I bought from Mile High Comics a while back when they had a big 99-cent sale. And again, there's 3 or 4, sometimes 5 books in every one of these bags. Beautiful stuff. There's one that's got about 5 books in it. Good Lord, yes. You know. So, in the next video, I'm going to break these things out. I'm going to sell them, actually. Most of them, I'm sure. Some I'll keep. But for the most part, I can see myself selling this stuff. Here's a few of these Marvel Knights Daredevils in there. Lots of Iron Man going on in here. Fantastic Four. A bunch in there. Collector's item, first issue. I thought they were kind of neat in that 1998 reboot. Little did any of us know at the time that they would endlessly reboot the series And I think there's, I just heard there's a reboot going on right now. So I guess we have about 4 or 6 or 8 Avengers #1, you know, crap like that. Anyway, so this is going to be the next video I'm going to shoot today. I'm going to break these things out, and I'll be just as surprised as y'all will be to see what's what. So anyway, stick around. Happy to share my Mylar project with you. Things are looking up, and it's going to be very soon here that I'll be able to simply pull out the stacks of the polybag stuff and just start sliding them into the Mylar. I can't wait. Anyway, thanks for watching, y'all. I'll be back here real shortly to unbag these multi-packs. So see you shortly. Bye-bye.